Hi there, Kimberly Flanagan from Kimberly's Quilts. I'm back to give you a little more information about your areas. You have three types of areas within Pro Stitcher. What are they and what is the difference? I'm going to share my screen now so that you can follow along with me and we can go over what these various areas are. If you look in Pro Stitcher, you will see that under your area tab, you will have three different area types, and you also have a quilting space. For the three areas, the rubber band area, two corner, and multi-point area, you will see that only two of them are actually highlighted right now as valid options. That's because in Pro Stitcher, any button that is not valid use at that time is grayed out and will not allow you to select it. In order for the rubber band area to be active, you have to have a design on your workspace, and we don't right now, so it's not a valid option. So let's start with what's the difference between a two-corner area and a multi-point area. If you choose the two-corner area, say I'm setting up an edge to edge and I know the size of my quilt, I can come in here and click two-corner area at the upper left-hand corner of my quilt, and you will see a pink dot. I can then move my machine head down to the lower left-hand corner, and I can do two-corner area again. You will see now a pink box that is a square or a rectangle in this case, and you can then set your area accordingly. The width should be correct. However, the length or the height, the height probably is not, because we have loaded our quilt and we have our quilt rolled up and within our belly bar. So you can come in here, clear out that, and say my quilt is 65. I can put that in there. Now I have the entire pink area representing my entire quilt, and I can start laying out my entire quilt design here. So that's what a two-corner area, it will always do a square shape, whether it be square or rectangle. It will never be any other shape. If I clear this, if I come in here and I clear my area, the other valid option I have is for a multi-point area. Say I have an applique that I want to create an area around. This is where your multi-point area comes into play. I can come in here and every time I click that and I move my machine head and click the multi-point area button again, it will continue to build that area following whatever my applique shape or a seam line or whatever area you're trying to build. Maybe it's a combination of two blocks. But I want you to notice that it's also building the last line here. See this last pink line here? As I add points using the multi-point area, that last line continues to change. Now I'm building that custom area as I go. This might be the shape around my applique that I want to do some sort of, I want to cut this out and I don't want stitching over it. So that's the way you would create your multi-point area. The other thing that I want to make sure that you're aware of when it comes to the multi-point area is that is what is used whenever we create the triangle shape. But keep in mind that any triangle, in order to use triangle skew, and I have another video complete on triangle skew and how that's used, so I will link that below, is a multi-point area, but with only 3 points. So to create a triangle, I click once, and then I can come up here and click second time. And when I come down here to create my third point, I now have a triangle area. If I come back over here and put another point, I no longer have a triangle because I have 4 points. if you want to create a triangle, do not put this fourth point in. Allow the machine and the software to create that last line for you. So those are the two uses right there of two corner and multi-point. I'm going to clear this out. Now, in order for rubber band to work, you have to have a design. So if I come in here and I'm going to open a design and I'm going to bring in a block and I'm going to bring in, let's say this butterfly. If I come in now to my area, you will see that rubber band area is now an option. So if I come in here and I click rubber band area, you will see that it's created an area that is, if you were to have taken a rubber band and snapped it around that design, whatever the design shape might be, and create an area that is from the outermost points in every direction. I can now save this area if I want to take this area someplace else and use it, or I can just rubber band the butterfly again. I'm going to do this for multiple designs so that you can actually see what is happening. What if I come in here and I choose, let's choose this one. If I come into the area and I hit rubber band, you will see again that this is what would look like if you had almost visually imagined a rubber band being put around this dragonfly. It will take this shape. I hope that helps for you to understand the difference between rubber band, two corner, and multi-point area.